Hello, my friends. Today is May the 20th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date, May the 20th. This is a reading to cover the year to follow. It's a four-card pull. It may be 7 to 10 minutes long, so bear with me. It's a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. I do psychic readings and I do healing work either via the internet or at my place in Albuquerque. Look at my credentials to see if anything interests you. This is the general energy card of the year, the medallion. And what does the medallion ask you to look at, or reflect upon this year? Well, the medallions can be many different things. Maybe it's a sacred talisman that's come to you, that you're working with. Maybe it's just an object that was given to you with some kind of promise that maybe you need to reflect upon, if that object still holds some kind of promise that you've forgotten about, and whether you need to keep that promise or not. Maybe it's an heirloom, a family thing that has been handed down to you, and it holds some kind of emotional and or financial power and benefit. And how much does that control you? And are you able to have a better life because you have that heirloom in your possession? So there's lots of questions about medallions and how much power they have with you, how much power they have over you, how much power you have maybe unconsciously given to something. And so, with all those kind of visions in mind, medallions are not bad. It's just a remembrance of what the medallion means. What does it mean to you when you took it? What does it mean to you now? And what does it mean to you in the future? And are you maybe it's time to look for a medallion that really reflects your present drive, push, sacred push. So all those questions about medallion come to you this year, in some form. Here is the particular challenge you might face, and it is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is often about feeling physically poor, physically outside, feeling like an outcast, feeling like an outlaw, feeling like an outsider, feeling like you're not given respect, you're not given a chance, you're not given a power, you're not given the things that you need. Pentacles, it's all about the need for the body to grow and thrive on the physical plane. So food and shelter and clothing and money, those are the needs that we carry with us. And for some reason your challenge is you don't feel like you're getting your needs met, and you don't feel like you're given your due, and you don't feel like you're given the medallions. I think that maybe you carry, of whatever faith you carry. There's a faith that says, God, Goddess, Creator, help me, give me what I need, give me what I'm supposed to have. And on some level, I don't think you're feeling like you're being given that. So you feel a sense of maybe abandonment. You feel a sense of maybe despair. You feel a sense of, what am I supposed to do? What work am I supposed to do? You can't find the work that you can do. You can't find the opportunities that maybe can open to you. So it's a challenging time. It's a place of body sorrow, maybe body depression, maybe lack of energy, maybe something physical is stopping you, maybe a physical pain or a physical injury or a physical event has stopped you from operating the normal way that you have been operating. So there's a lot of questions there. So what is the medallion in the middle of that? I think it is the medallion to faith. And here is the action to take card. It's the dog. It's loyalty and obedience. It's like many of our cultures say, many of our religious cultures and our beliefs say, have faith that this will change, have faith that something good will come of this. Have faith that you can see something when you've gone through this that will, help you and help you along the way to see how much courage you have and see how much strength you have and see how much, connection to spirit you actually had, but you needed to you needed to undergo something in order for you to find that faith again, in order for you to find that willingness to be in the bigger paradigm again and really trust and go forward. The medallion comes up here and it says, for some people, for some of you, I think it's going to be about whether you want to get rid of that family heirloom or that thing that's been passed down to you or that gift that has been given to you that I think holds some financial value, but there's also an emotional connection to you, and there's a decision you have to make about what are you obedient to. Are you more obedient to the family history than to your own physical survival? And that's a very powerful question that you might need to face. Are you more connected to the thought of, oh, I just like that and don't want to get rid of it just because I like it, and you're holding yourself back because something that you could do or give in the way of gifting to someone or selling to someone or honoring some sacred passion within something that's calling you, that you've forgotten about and that you're holding on to, and that maybe you need to let go of. Maybe you need to give over to something else or someone else that would make you feel a part of the give and take of life again. Because I think ultimately that's what this is all about. If you feel shut out and abandoned, it's because you choose. We choose to feel shut out and abandoned and worthless and unacceptable and unable and unavailable to life. Five of Pentacles is that challenge that we have chosen to feel like we don't have a worth and we don't have a value and that we're outsiders. But we can choose to be more loyal to ourselves, the dog. We can choose to be more loyal to our belief systems, the medallion, the amulet, the talisman, the cross, the whatever is your sacred image that says, I'm connected to spirit and I am worthy and I am whole and I am going to trust that I have power and belief and that I can dance and laugh and not be held down here in the depression of myself, which again, oftentimes we choose, not always, but oftentimes we choose to keep these patterns going until we can break through them. And that's what life is all about. We hold on to patterns, we hold on to thoughts, we hold on to medallions, we hold on to amulets, we hold on to pieces of property that could free us if we just let them go. But boy, we clutch onto them because they mean everything to us. Do they mean our health and our safety and our peace and our calm and our connection to our sacred spirit? Do those things you hold on to really mean that much? Can you let them go and be free and be open and actually have some joy? Is the medallion holding you back? Is the medallion holding you back? Or is the medallion, helping you to recognize your spirit and your worth? So there's that question of the medallion. What medallions are you holding that keep you back, and do you have to let go of them? Do you have to reaffirm your connection in them? Do you have to look and say, is this sacred to me anymore? And if it's not, give them away. And maybe it's the medallion itself is saying, you need to give me away. I need to go to somebody else. My work is done with you. And you're going to feel poorer if you give away something that is sacred to you. And there's that thought here. But what is, when someone else is in need and you're someone who cares deeply about other people, then oftentimes the calling is to become selfless and serve another, especially if the medallion is saying, I need to go to somebody else Please help me. Please listen to me. I have a mission to fulfill. So can you let the medallion fulfill its own mission? It's a lot in there for you to look at, but ultimately it's about this dance of freedom and dance of love and dance of beauty and dance of connection. But it's a dance. So how can you make this a dance and not make it such a drudge and not make it such a depression and not make it such a sense of feeling homeless and unloved and unbound? Well, dance. Spread your wings and dance. Give yourself some light and love and joy and humor and pleasure and heart connection and share. You're never going to be poor if you share of yourself, because other people will share back with you. You'll never be poor if you share your heart. And that's ultimately, I think, what this is about. Your heart medallion. Your heart is the best medallion you have to remember. Love myself. Love you. Okay, here we are. The commitment to life and love and beingness is ultimately what we are all working on, so blessed be.